Hello YouTube, this is the D.B.T Gamer Show, episode 78, part 2, and today I'm reviewing Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Nintendo Wii. Now if you haven't watched part 1 yet, you've missed absolutely loads. I talked about the graphics, the multiplayer, the controls, the music, and some of the characters in part 1. So if you haven't watched part 1 yet, so please watch part 1 before you watch this part so you don't get confused. Now, let's pick up where I left off. I don't know why I talk about some of the characters. I've already talked about Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Kirby, Fox, Pikachu, Marth, Mr. Game & Watch, Luigi, Diddy Kong, Sheik and Zelda, Pit, Meta Knight, Falco, Pokemon Trainer, Ike, and Snake in part 1. Now I'm going to talk about the other characters in the game. First, let's take a look at Peach. Well, Peach, she's not a bad character. She's got a nice selection of moves. She's quite good at jumping and getting from A to B by air. So she's got some excellent recovery. Yoshi, he's okay, but he hasn't got that many recovery moves and he's quite rubbish. Ganondorf has changed a lot from the previous game. He's a lot heavier now and he's also a lot slower. Getting to his certain moves, it'll take a lot longer than he used to do. So it's a lot slower, it's a bit of a pain. Ice Climbers haven't really changed much from the previous game, so they're still okay. And a new character from the Kirby series is King D.B.T. King D.B.T is a very powerful character, a bit like Ike, but King D.B.T is really, really slow. So if you want to play as King D.B.T, you've got to strategize your moves about 5 seconds ahead of everybody else, because he's so slow. But when he hits his targets, he can do some real damage. Okay, the next Starbucks character in the game is Wolf. Wolf is a pretty good character, although he has very similar moves to Fox and Falco. Another Pokemon that's been put in the game is Lucario. Lucario is a very good character. Most of his moves are based on aura. The more damage that gets done to him, the more lethal some of his moves may be. The two characters from Earthbound, or Mother, what it's called, you get Nez, which is very similar to the previous game. Lucas is practically a clone of Nez, and he has basically all the same moves apart from PK Freeze. Another character that's been put in the game that lots of fans are quite pleased about is Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is an awesome character in the Brawl. He's extremely quick. He's probably the fastest one in the game, and so he should be, because he is the fastest thing alive after all. Another old character, Bowser, has returned again from Melee. He's still extremely powerful and very heavy. And the new character is Wario. Wario is quite a character, although his final smash is a little bit disappointing. Toon Link. Toon Link is very similar to Young Link from Melee. It's slightly quicker, and that's basically it. His final smash is very similar to Link's. Rob the Robot, another stupid character that should have never been put in the game. I mean, Mr. Game & Watch is bad enough, but Rob is just even worse. I can't really say anymore. Captain Olimar from Pikmin. This is a really good character. I'm glad they put this guy in. He has several moves I like. His fire slash is also pretty cool. Captain Falcon is also pretty good. He's a lot quicker than Ganondorf, and he can also initiate his attacks a lot quicker than Ganondorf, whereas Ganondorf's are a lot slower. Jigglypuff. Probably the worst Pokemon in the entire game, but he's still pretty okay. And that's all the characters in the game. In the game is about 39 characters. That's including Zero Suit Samus, Sheik, and Pokemon Trainer's free Pokemon. So there's a lot of characters to pick from. I'm quite pleased with the character list, although I wish they'd put Mega Man in, because Mega Man will be an awesome character in this game. Other than that, I am quite pleased with it. Okay, let's look at the battle stages. Well, the battle stages in the game, there are 41 in all. So let me just load them. I'll tell you what I like. The 10 melee stages, so I'll talk about them first. The melee stages that you get the Temple, Yoshi's Island, which is a pretty good stage, Jungle Japes, which is a very fast stage because of all the water, you can pull you under quite easy. Onionet's just a very big city. Cornelia is the only Great Fox that you find on top of the Great Fox. Rainbow Road you find on this massive boat in this Mario there. Kirby's Greeny Greens is the remake of a stage from Kirby's Dream Land. Big Blue Falcon is one of my favourite stages. This is you find this massive ship and it moves extremely quickly. Brave Star is a very simple stage, and Pokemon Stadium stage the entire stage changes every so often as you play it. They are the melee stages in the game. Now let's look at the Brawl stages. There are several Brawl stages and most of them are awesome. Battlefield has returned from melee. Final Destination is basically the same. Delfino Plaza is really, really awesome. The stage moves around a lot as you play it. Luigi's Mansion is really awesome because you get to destroy Luigi's house as you play the game, which can be quite hilarious. Mushroom Kingdom is a very good stage. It's a remake of some of the old Mario games, so the stage all moves as you play it. Mario, certainly from Mario Kart DS, is a very good stage. As you play the stage, all these Mario Kart cars will drive at you and try and knock you off the edge. DK Falls, it's a very good stage. It replaces Ice Mountain from Melee, and it's a lot better because it doesn't move as fast. Bridge of Elden is a very good stage. It's a Zelda stage from Twilight Princess. On this stage, the bridge does fall apart and rebuild itself. One of my all-time favourite stages is Pirate Ship from Wind Waker. I really love that stage. Another great stage plays from the Metroid series called No Fair. It's a very good stage, loads of lava, and there's even a escape jump so you can escape damage from the lava, so it's a really well thought out stage. You got Frigid Oprian, which is a stage from Metroid Prime. It's a pretty good stage. Unfortunately, the monster that attack you just sits there, which is a bit of a disappointment. From Yoshi's Island, you've got Yoshi's Island, which is a pretty good stage. From the Kirby series, you've got the giant battleship known as the Halibut. The Halibut is a really good stage because of all the different hazards that you will face on it. Lila Cruiser, it's a massive spaceship that flies through several backgrounds and all these R-wings, wolf-wings try to shoot you whilst you're fighting. It's a very good stage. Pokemon Stadium 2 is very similar to Pokemon Stadium 1, although it has several different backgrounds. Spear Pillar is a very good stage, one of my favourites. You will see several legendary Pokemon on this stage, and they will affect the battle with different effects. Now I'm very sorry YouTube, but I've run out of time again, so please join me in part 3 of my Super Smash Bros. Brawl review, where I will talk about some more stages and some more of this game. Until then, bye bye.